What's going on, you guys? Yes, this is me one more time, and I just wanted to just go ahead and begin this video very quick by thanking all those new subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are all amazing. You know, I started this ketogenic lifestyle at the end of February 2019, and it has changed the way I look at life in general. So I want to be able to do the same thing for others. I've done my research. As I mentioned before, I'm no doctor. I'm just a regular person like yourselves out there, and I want to share as much information as I can. The number one tool for me has been Carb Manager. So this particular video, I'm going to be focusing on how to add recipes on it. So if you haven't seen any of my previous video, number one was introduction, number two was to how to add the actual foods, number three was to how to add individual items that do not scan, and number four, obviously this one is going to be focused on how to add recipes. This is something that I wanted to share with you guys as I learned on my own. I want to be able to provide as much information with you guys and make it easier. Without further ado, let's just begin the video. Alright guys, so basically I'm going to be showing you right here the computer version of what you need to do in order for you to add a recipe. Technically it will be the same thing as the phone app. We're going to be heading to foods. From foods, you're going to be clicking the plus sign on the right corner, top right corner. Once you click that, it's going to take you to recipe. Alright, so we're going to click recipe. And this is technically the same information I'm about to show you on the phone app, okay? Obviously, as I mentioned before, when it comes to items and ingredients, you're not able to scan through your computer, so that's why I'm going to transition from what you see on the screen right now versus what would you see when you use your phone. You're able to use the desktop version of it. You'll have to be extra careful because you have to manually look for the items that you're looking for to add for your recipe, and they have to be 100% correct. Let me show you what would that look like on your phone. Alright guys, so this is technically what you're gonna see. This is what you see on your phone. First thing you gotta do is click on foods by clicking the three little lines, and then you're gonna click the plus sign on the right side, and you're gonna click on recipes. Alright, it's very overwhelming right now, but this is technically what you're gonna find. Don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through it. The first thing you gotta do is you're gonna be naming the recipe. For the sake of this video, we're gonna be calling it sample. The next thing will be yields. This is not as important as it should be. Serving weight, it is. So we're just gonna leave yields into one, and serving weight, it's gonna be the total weight of the recipe once done. So you're gonna come back to this and actually fix it later on. Prep time and cook time is not as important. This is just for you. If you want to share this recipe with others, it is important, but for you it's not. You're gonna show icons and choose the icon that best represents your recipe. Once you find it, you're gonna just choose cheese right here. You're gonna also upload a photo if you want, but you can choose the item, and then you're gonna click on ingredients. You're gonna see the plus sign right there, and let's begin. Alright, so the first thing you gotta do is you can search for it manually, but we're gonna be scanning it. So we're gonna press the tab that says scan. Once you do that, it's gonna automatically, camera is gonna pop out, and you're gonna start scanning items. So let's begin with the cream cheese. You have the cream cheese right here. It's gonna give you all the macros for whatever amount you want. So the first thing you gotta do is change it to what the recipe calls for. So I'm gonna be changing this, for example, that I'm gonna be choosing 50 grams of cream cheese. You're gonna just go ahead and add. Once you add it, it's gonna go and show on the ingredients. Cream cheese, 50 grams. Let's continue scanning. Let's try the eggs this time. Scan the eggs. Once you do so, it's gonna give you the amount of eggs you're gonna be using for this recipe. So let's change that into 1 egg. And then same thing, I'm gonna press add. Once you press add, the egg is gonna be under ingredients. Let's continue with the scanning. This time we're just gonna go ahead and choose the other cheese. Once you scan it, it's gonna give you all the macros for that cheese. Now put the amount of cheese you're gonna be using in total for this recipe. Let's do 40 grams. Once you do, same thing, you're gonna be adding. And now you see on the bottom, it tells you on the ingredients that cheese is there, 40 grams. Alright, so now let's scan the last item, which is gonna be the butter. We scan the butter, and same thing as before, you're gonna choose the amount that this recipe calls for. So let's do 2 tablespoons of butter. And that's it, you guys. If that's what your recipe calls for, just go ahead and go all the way to the top. Make sure you have the right name. Again, the cook time and prep time is not as important, but you need to write the right name. And once you're finished with the recipe, you're gonna put the total weight of the recipe itself. Again, it's very important because whenever you're ready to eat and you're gonna put the amount of that you're eating, by putting the total weight, it will give you the total macros of what you're eating. Again, make sure the name is correctly, and top, you can press save. Once you press save, then it's gonna go automatically to my foods. You're gonna go to my daily log, and then you're gonna be adding that. So let's say you wanna add that for lunch. You're gonna add foods, you're gonna go to my foods, and then you're gonna look for the recipe. Now we know that its name is sample, so you can search for it on top until you find the S and sample. Click on it, and now you're gonna be choosing what are you gonna be eating. So you're gonna be changing your servings into grams. Once you do that, you're gonna put the amount of grams of what you're gonna be eating. So let's say you eat 10 grams, you're gonna add today. Once you add today, it's gonna take you to X on Find Foods, and then you're gonna be on the main screen, and you're gonna see right there, lunch, sample 10. You're gonna see it right there. Now, let's say you wanna eat a little bit more, you liked it, and you wanna add a little bit more, you can edit this. So go to the 3 little dots, edit. Once you press edit, you can change the amount. So let's say you ate 19 grams instead. Then you press save, and then automatically the 19 is right there. Now you see the macros, see exactly what's going on. It helps you throughout the day. And technically that's it, you guys. This is what you use to do your own recipes. Alright, you guys, that's it for me in this video. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much that I'm actually getting so much love from you guys. For those of you, I'm only have 75 subscribers right now on YouTube. I need to hit that 100 mark in order for me to be able to change my URL to youtube.com/theketoguy79. So please share this video with as many people as possible, friends and family. I need to reach 25 more subscribers to hit my 100th. So please, I hope I get some support from you guys. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'm here for you guys. As I always mention, I'm always on social media. Feel free to reach out to me over there. I'm always on Instagram posting my pictures of the stuff that I like to eat. Personally, as I mentioned, I love to bake and cook. It's important for me to share ideas for those of you who are lacking some ideas of what to eat when it comes to being in keto and not get bored of the same breakfast foods all the time. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for the love and support, and just stay tuned as I'll be uploading videos every Tuesday and every Thursday, okay? God bless, and I'll see you next time.